Hello YouTube, Bagra here for some more timber and stone. And I figured out why this wasn't working. Because I didn't have it donated as a livestock pen. No, not that far. Which basically meant the reason... did that wrong. What? Okay, let's try it this way. Let's do road. Alright, let's do this. Okay, there we go. Alright, basically, you've got to designate an area as a livestock pen for your guy to know where to bring stuff to. So if we look now, what we should see is he's going to go get his herding crook. He's going to go and start getting livestock. And it's funny how he does it. He hits it with a crook. I guess he knocks it out. What? That's not the pen. The pen's... Yeah, there you go. The pen's in there. Now, your people can jump over this pen, but they can't. I don't know what's up with that. So, as for how the layout of the town, what I have envisioned. Alright, so, this hall here is where the primary structure will be. Which kind of sucks that I placed the farm so close. It actually really does. Because they're going to get in the way of what I want to do. So, we're at some point... We'll end up moving these farms, probably putting them over here. Yeah. We'll end up doing that at some point. But anyways, we're going to have the hall, which is going to serve also as, I believe, the military center. So barracks and stuff. Coming down this main pathway is where we're going to put our tailor, our blacksmith, our carpenter, and our stonemason shops. We're not going to have a shop for the engineer because it's just not needed. And then we're going to have kind of central area here, and this is going to be walled off centrally. We're going to leave enough room in the back to put farms, although the farms aren't going to be there. It'll make sure that in the future, if we for some reason need to pull into the inner walls, we can put farms back there. I wish you could put like ponds and stuff in this game, but you can't. So we're going to make it look really nice over here. We may have a memorial back there as well to like dying dead soldiers or such. And then we're going to have another bigger outer wall. And that's where our main farms, our tree farm, our mine, and our houses are going to go. Because I want this to look more like a town. And so that's the general idea here. So the inner wall is not going to be that huge as far as how wide it is and stuff. So this is a point where I want to change her back over to a miner. Now, unfortunately, right now we don't have anything for beds, which sucks because we actually need them. Because you have to have rawhide. I believe that's just the rawhide. I don't even think that's the leather. Yeah, animal hide. We gotta have animal hide. So what we're gonna do is, for right now, we're gonna put animal hide on the list. We got another spider spotted by Stuart, which is right here. People are starting to get clubs, and so I believe we could just have him take out the spider. With the club, he shouldn't take too much damage from just a freaking spider. Now, you never want to click directly up to the enemy. And the reason is because then they'll get close to the enemy. The enemy will start coming towards them, but they'll just run past it and take hits on the way by. To where if you click ahead of them and put them ahead of the enemy, here, keep going. And wow, this guy is... And here, do like that. Alright, so... let me see something. We need twine. How much flash do we have? 3. Do we have enough spider silk to make twine? Takes level 5 carpenter. We don't have any right now. It's level 5 carpenter. That only takes level 2. Do we have any animal fur? No. So here start to get animal fur too, I believe. From these animals. And you can slaughter the animals, but don't think you get anything out. We got a chicken in here. Now the whole reason I'm not going to put any more animals than that is I don't know where our wheat production is going to be at. Now with farmers, something else I want to go over. With farmers, see, he's holding, so they're planting. Is that all they're doing? So do you see how they're hoeing the corn? Now that's normally a bad sign. Because what the hoeing does is it makes it grow faster. So what you generally want to have is enough crops so that by the time they get done planting everything, it's time to harvest. Now I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to expand this. And the reason being is, as you see, we don't have all the crops planted. That's part of the reason. But as they get more seeds, then let's put this in fast forward. As they get more seeds, that'll change. How close is he? He's almost there. We're going to go ahead and designate this to be dug. And C's just going to kind of flop between the two as well. How are we looking on tools? But you do have to look back and make sure that your tools are looking good. Make sure that they're not wearing out. Or you're not running out of them. Like, we got plenty. So we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so here in the beginning, it's kind of, oh, it's coming along. You're kind of doing this holding pattern right here to where you're just kind of letting things run until you start getting levels up and more people. And hopefully we'll get more people soon. I mean, he's dropping off a whole load of food. What do we look like for Taylor? We got anybody that's actually, we got level 2s and that's it. So our blacksmith is probably going to serve as a tailor for right now as well. Which is her. Probably going to serve as a tailor. Oh, what did we got? Did she already make 10 of them? Oh no, we just got more. Oh, that's good. We're actually going to set this up to 20. Yeah. We're going to set that up to 20. Now, I'm hoping we get another merchant and get some good sales here. So you see, like, the pumpkins are all planted. So we actually may be getting some seeds to sell from there. Is he planting or is he hoeing? Hoeing. But he's already level 4. Now, they do still get levels out of hoeing, I believe. Yeah, they still get levels out of hoeing. So it's not all bad if they're hoeing in the beginning. I just would rather them be gathering food. So, our farm, Neville, builder. Oh. Alright, so mine is... Go back to being a stonemason. Build some more stuff. So, like, he doesn't got anything to do right now. Because herding is not actually a full-time job. Oh, level 6 miner, that's what I'm talking about. So what do we want to have him do? Skeleton. So what's he gonna do about this skeleton? So it is dangerous to keep these skeletons around. However, to be honest with you, right now, I really don't want to have to go through the pain ass of leading them back to the settlement. So we're not. How much food does he got on him? 48? He got a seedling. Now, them seedlings are for planting trees. That's the only thing they're used for. They're not used for crops. So as you see, oh God, guys. let's put in a fast forward here. We are coming along on this wall. Level 7 stonemason, that's good. Level 6 builder. It'd be cool if as a builder they got more efficient with doing stuff. That'd be one good thing with the jobs, if they got more efficient. And I hope eventually they come up with a more in-depth system of your people and them leveling. Or not necessarily leveling, but kind of like right now, one of the things that I actually don't like is that there's not really an advantage to one person over another person's job. I mean, you get the job quirks, the individual quirks, but them are very general, and it really it's too overall. I hope they'll come up with some kind of internal stat system, some way of making it to where it truly is better to have somebody be one thing rather than another. Because right now it's not really there. And I'm not really going to expound on this unless y'all want to. If y'all want me to give more comments like that, then by all means, let me know. But it's just a general comment I have. Weapons. Alright, so we need to make something for the weapons. Some more storage. Weapons. We're going to put a weapons rack right here. No, don't take on a skeleton. Actually, we just, for right now, just come back to the settlement. We don't want them taking on a skeleton again. Alright, so you got done with their blacksmithing stuff. So you can go back to being a miner. You can go back to helping with the mining. We're getting a little bit of wood up. And I do not want my carpenter to necessarily stop, so we're going to up this to 50. 2. And it's a good idea to keep this carpenter constantly going and getting levels. And the reason being is, like, if you look at the beds, a lot of that stuff with carpentry takes high level. So if you just kind of leave him sitting there around, then it's just not going to be good for you. Okay, so we've got a skeleton. Where? We got a skeleton there. Alright, so everybody should have clubs. So everybody's going to infantry. And what we're going to do is we want everybody to attack this guy at once. So I'm going to set this to here. We're going to make it size as big as possible. We only got 9 people, so 9 guards. What's this infantry? And we're going to set everybody to standing at guard positions. Alright, so what we should see no. Not yet. Now come. That's a good idea to try and figure out who he's beating on. And when you do, keep your kind of cursor on that person. And whenever you see them getting low, then make sure you pull them out of battle in the beginning. Because like right now, we've got no way to heal our people. Okay. So if somebody gets low on health, then they're going to be low for pretty much the rest of the freaking game. Or until we get beds, because we still have no leather, no animal hide. Yeah. I mean, one thing I was hoping is that we'd get like a small wolf attack. That would have been really good. I mean, we could actually. Where's our forger at? Oh, I don't want to do that. I wonder if he can hunt boar without a knife. We're gonna see. Can he? We got some spider silk. I mean, I don't think he can. You know what? I'm gonna assume he can't. I'm just gonna cut it off. I don't want to count on something that's not gonna happen. I like how he's going to this wood pile. Which reminds me, does anybody have a club? Yeah, pretty much. And we'll set them to sell. I really want that trader. Are y'all? Hoeing. I really want you guys to start having more stuff. I'm just gonna go back to mining. Go back to fast forward. I really want to get this wall up. That's why I'm prioritizing it. We've actually made pretty good headway on it. Have we went through a whole day? Have we? It seems like we may have did 2 days on here. I don't know. I don't think we have. It's dawn. Okay, it's dawn. Okay, we haven't hit early morning. At first I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes I think, sometimes I don't. Either way, yeah, so now he won't get leather off of these, I don't believe, because, you know, to get the leather off them, you'd have to, like, kill them. Wouldn't you? And we don't get what we need to craft beds. Because the nicer beds, what do nicer beds take? Let's check. Yeah, they take 6 cloth, which we are nowhere near creating right now, because if we want to look, cloth is, we got 2. 3 con and 4 flats. So even if we got 1 of one of those, that'd be 5. That'd be 5. Maybe after they do 1 more harvest. Are you harvesting? They're harvesting the flats. If we do 1 more harvest, we may have enough to make a decent bed. But then again, I don't even... What does it take just to make the cloth? Level 3, 3. Takes level 3. Well, there goes the wolf. Alright, we're gonna push on just a little bit more. He should be able to take out a wolf. Alright, we're gonna let him gather this, and we're gonna see if he gets any animal hide. So he got 1 animal hide. Okay. So we will pick this up next time. However, I am going to have him go straight back to town and drop off this. Because it may just be 1 animal hide, but at least that's 1 freaking bed. You know what I mean? So when we come back next episode, we should be able to get the wall finished in 1 more episode. And then we'll probably build this doorway up like 1 or 2 more and put a door there. We'll also put steps to get on here from different places. we're going to take places like this and probably raise it up one more. We had to do a check over it and make sure that there's nowhere that enemies could get in. We actually have some stuff to start leveling up our tailor, which means we're going to start leveling up some infantry people. So some of these people are going to be taking times out of their job to level up their infantry skill, and we're going to try to get a few people leveled up. You see, like him, he gets the rest, he gets the rest, he gets to. He'll probably be our first person that actually gets a nap. But yeah, guys, yeah, well, that's it. So have a good day. Leave a like. So if you like what you saw, leave me some comments. If you want to be part of the settlement, drop a comment down there and let me know. And subscribe if you like our content. And